Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the DJI Action 5 and comparing it against a brand new DJI Action 6. Now a lot has been made about both of these cameras, with some saying the Action 6 really isn't an upgrade over the Action 5, and in certain scenarios the Action 5 actually outperforms the DJI Action 6. So let's find out the truth once and for all between these two cameras with the ultimate image comparison test. Let's get straight into it. So we're going to start off with daytime video clips, and each of the recordings that you're going to see over the next 2 minutes have been specially selected for their difference in lighting, their range of colours, and also their dynamic range, i.e. their shadows and highlights. Both cameras were set up to record at 4K 25 frames per second, with both cameras completely in auto mode. Now you may be asking why we've kept both cameras in auto mode. Well, we believe for the majority of people, that's how they're going to use both of these action cameras. Now both cameras have their stabilization set to 1, which in DJI's case is called rock steady. And it's not only important to compare video quality, but also that stabilization and the colours that both cameras produce. As always, let us know the differences that you can spot between the two cameras, and also let us know which one you prefer. So that was a look at daylight recordings where you would expect both cameras to perform well, but one area where action cameras fall apart normally is in low light situations. So let's see how both of these cameras hold up in low light conditions. So now we're going to be looking at both of these cameras' low light capabilities, and again we're going to be recording at 4K 25 frames per second. Now both of these cameras have a low light mode called super night mode, and we've made sure that is set to 1. Again, don't only look for the difference in video quality, also compare stabilization. Now when it comes to low light recordings, the thing I'm looking for is noise level and also the softness of the image. You should also be looking for colour reproduction and also lens flare. Again, let us know any differences you can see between the two cameras and which one you prefer. Now if you do think the Action 6's video quality is better than the Action 5, is the jump in quality worth selling the Action 5 to purchase an Action 6? Now in this next clip coming up, I want you to pay particular attention to the stabilization on both of these cameras. know your thoughts about the stabilization in the comment section down below. Now if you're enjoying this video, give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Next up we'll be looking at how both of these cameras hold up in vlogging style situations. Now both of these cameras are fantastic for vlogging style setups, and as you can see from these clips, we're putting both cameras through their paces with different lighting scenarios, showing you exactly how they light the face and how they handle skin tone. Let me know which one of these cameras you think produces the more natural skin tones and which one handles the lighting the best. Right, let's do a transition test with both of these cameras going into a tunnel to see how they handle the difference in lighting. It's interesting to see how both of these cameras handle the shadows and darker areas in the image. Right, I think it's time now to stick both cameras in that low light mode and do some vlogging at night. Again, the things you should be looking for are softness of the image, how each camera handles skin tone, and also the stabilization. And again, let's take a look at how both of these cameras handle the transition between light areas and dark areas. Again, if you can spot any differences, let everybody know in the comment section down below. And our final test for both of these cameras is a look at their stabilization. Now both cameras have got their stabilization, that rock steady, set to on, and we're testing it out with an afternoon jog. Now normally in low light situation the stabilization takes a massive hit, so let's go on a run first thing in the morning. Again, both cameras are set up in their low light mode. If you're wondering why we're doing a stabilization test, it's because we think that stabilization has such an important factor over image quality. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. So there you have it, that's the Action 5 versus the Action 6. Let me know which one you prefer in the comment section down below. Now, do I personally think the Action 6 is an upgrade over the Action 5? Well, yes I do. Looking back over these sample clips, there is a big enough difference in my opinion worthy of that upgrade. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, like I say. Now if you've enjoyed this video and got anything at all from it, give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see future videos from myself, hit that subscribe button down below and we'll catch up in the next video. Thanks for watching.